How's it going, guys? Welcome back to TheBlueShifting and welcome back to Steinsgate, Linear Bounded Phenogram. Now, we have fully immersed ourselves in the path of Faris, of course, because I can't resist having a little Faris time. We were able to wrap up Daru's story last week, and that was really, really fun. So we dipped our toe into this one to get a sense of what it's going to be like, and it's looking spicy so far. Interestingly, we're looking a lot about some urban legends of Akihabara, and Suzuha has shown some interest in coming to May Queen and actually possibly working as a maid, if anything, just trying on the outfit, which, yes, I will be all for any of that. That sounds hilarious and interesting. But for now, we're looking at some of these reasons why there's some loud patrons here at the May Queen today. And we're starting off the conversation about the Lizardmen, apparently, which should be interesting. There's a lot of good folklore I'm sure we're about to learn, which will be always very exciting. Let's see, what else is there to say? I guess, yeah, I don't know what to expect. I did ask last time a lot about, contemplating how I want to handle this series, like, from here on out. I'm still weighing my options. I think I might have a hybrid idea at this point. I don't think I'm going to play every single route all the way through to the entire game, because I think that there's a lot to cover, and at the same time, I want to leave stuff, like, to be explored. But there might be a few key characters I'm not willing to pass up. I think Kurisu might be one of them. So, you're probably going to get more than 50% with me, but probably not 100%. That's kind of what I've decided on. I could still change my mind. So if you have, like, thoughts about it between now and then, like, go ahead and drop me a line about it in the comments or talk to me in Discord. But I think we're pretty much settled here for now. So, let us jump into it with, I don't know, there's not much else to really talk about here other than finding out what's going on. Like, except the only oddity I think in here is, like, Faris never really mentioned her mom in the main game, but now that I was thinking about it, maybe she was just, again, was kind of more absent. So, we're in a world line where things are definitely very much like the Alpha world line, but we also know this is the 3-point world line, so I've been calling it, there's, like, maybe the Delta world line or a Gamma world line, like not Alpha or Beta. So let's see where we go with this and how it all plays out. Because I mean, that's the other thing is, like, we can't be in the Alpha because Mayuri's here, but you know that could change. But it seems to be a theme where we're in the 3.0, the 3-point whatevers, that somehow we're in a universe where neither Kurisu nor Mayuri has died. So that's interesting tidbit. But let us jump into it and see what happens. Excuse me. I don't know why I'm so choking up about this. So the first is about the 3 urban legends. The first one is Lizardmen. Ooh, wow. それはトレンチコート姿の怪人で、秋葉原の至るところに出現するのにゃ。That's already really interesting. It's got this whole, like, look. Weird.
全身が緑色の鱗で覆われていて、耳まで裂けた口には鋭い牙があり、目が赤くランランと輝いてるにゃ。
That sounds horrifying if he's like he's green covered in scales, so that would just make sense as being a lizard man. I think he'd look creepier if he looked like a human in every sense except that his mouth stretches from ear to ear and filled with fangs.
やつと目が合うと、どこまでも追いかけてきて、鋭い爪でザク。傷口から変異が始まって、やがて自分も爬虫人間になっちゃうにゃ。
Lizard werewolf thingamajigger. That makes sense.
マユシーは人間のままがいいにゃ。次がラジカンの人工衛星にゃ。
And then the Radi-kan satellite. Suzuha's gonna be like, oh, right. Okay, interesting though. So in this one, the satellite crashed into the building, but that's not what happened in the last 3.0 or 3 points, the Gamma world line that we were with the Daru. Daru's, it landed on the roof perfectly smoothly.
あれって実は UFO で、中にはアメーバ状の宇宙生物が潜んでるらしいにゃ。ドロドロのネバネ
バ Probably.
そうにゃ。ダルニャンが聞いたら大喜びしそうなやつにゃ。主に性的な意味で。
As she knows that he's creepy too.
性的？とにかく夜な夜な秋葉原の街に出ては人間に乗り移って秋葉原を征服しようとしてるにゃ。
Dang, that would be insane.
そんな話になってるんだ、あれ。
Oh, Suzuha.
最後は人間蒸発にゃ。
Now this one sounds more interesting.
駅のトイレで着替えていると床がすっぽりと抜けて何者かに連れ去られるにゃ。そして外国のマフィアに監禁されて内臓を闇売買用に抜かれるらしいにゃ。
Interesting. So what could that be if that one were real? Vanishing people, caught on camera, doubt it, but let's see. I don't know. That would be a very interesting thumbnail. What would people... It'd be kind of clickbaity though, because like I'm guessing people wouldn't really know what that was all about.
なるほどね。でもただの噂なら気にすることはないんじゃない？
Probably.
そんなことないにゃ。
It was one of the it was one of the meetings with the shopping district's development union, I think. I've been keeping this a secret from the lab mems, but as a daughter of the former Akihabara landlord, I attend these meetings with Mama's place since she's always away on foreign business. I remember someone at one of the meetings talking about a cultish sort of story similar to the one about the mysterious vanishing. Okay, yeah, of course, that's the one that seems real.
人間蒸発は実際に見たって人がいるにゃ。本当？
Yeah, that's disturbing.
万世橋の交差点あたりで数十メートル先を歩いていたはずの通行人が一瞬目を離した隙に消えたらしいにゃ。
Oh my gosh, that thing again? Mansibashi intersection. That's where the cover was that led to the Rounders, right? So that would make sense.
近くの建物に入ったとかじゃなくて？その時間はどのビルもシャッターが閉まってるにゃ。本人は見間違いかもって言ってたけど。
So somehow this interacts... Well, it makes sense, it's part of the same world line. So I'm guessing that the events are going to be fairly similar.
見間違いか。でもちょっと気になるね。他に手がかりになるようなことはないの？秋葉原怪奇マップっていうサイトがあるにゃ。そこには爬虫人間の目撃情報が寄せられているにゃ。あの二人組のご主人様が見てるのもきっとそのサイトにゃ。でもどうしてそれが悪い噂なのかにゃ。秋葉原で起こったこととして名指しされてるにゃ。
Right.
秋葉原は夢が詰まった楽しい街でなくちゃダメにゃ。こんな噂が今以上に広まったら秋葉原のイメージが損なわれるにゃ。そう言われるとそんな気もするにゃ。組合の人たちに相談しても取り合ってくれないし、頭の痛い問題にゃ。組合って何にゃ？
Yeah, that's a bit of a slip there, Faris. You're normally not like that.
メイクインニャンニャンの店長代理として時々フェイリスが組合の会合に出てるにゃ。
Oh, see, that's actually a perfect cover. Never mind. Is the story I tell folks, but I actually own the place. And that, and the fact that I'm the daughter of Akihabara's former landlord, and secrets to Meiri-chan and the rest of the lab mems. I know that if I ever told them, they'd look at me differently. Just like what happened at the junior high I used to go to. That's why I needed the mask that is Faris Nyan Nyan. Oh, wow. So she even admits that it's a mask. So for her, so Faris really is... Faris Nyan Nyan is effectively the Hyon and Kyoma for her, which is probably why they're very similar and get along so well. And I wonder if Okabe's acting as Hyon and Kyoma inspired her, rather than being simply just kind of like odd in her own way. She kind of built her persona based off of his because she saw it as a strength. Maybe. Interesting. It's the only way that I can be me. But even this Faris mask, which has protected and helped me solve so many issues, is helpless in the face of this problem. Faris exists purely to solve my own personal problems. Maybe I need to search for a different mask, one strong enough to solve all kinds of issues. Yeah, just like Papa. Interesting. Okay. I've made references to other books before, and I tend to make them from the same author because I'm freaking passionate about it. But again, I want to take a point to mention character Brandon Sanderson's. If you haven't ever read his books, read them. They're freaking good. In one of his series, The Stormlight Archive, there's a character named Shalon who also puts on masks and has personas that she constructs around herself to keep herself safe in times of stress. It really goes much further than that, but I don't want to talk about it too much because I don't want to spoil anything for anyone who might pick up the books and read them. Highly recommend you do it though, but like when you see the character Shalon, like even if you might be a little underwhelmed at first, pay attention to her and you'll probably start seeing a lot of similarities between her and Okabe and Faris. Like it already feels like, based on just what she's saying here and what I remember about Okabe, that there are going to be very strong similarities between these three characters. Then I wouldn't have to ask for help from the union members. Showing them weakness will only lead to being exploited. Having a mask like Papa would mean I wouldn't have to worry. A mask like Papa? What does that even entail?
ねえねえ、フェリスちゃんもすずさんも急に黙っちゃって一体どうしたのかにゃ。
Yeah, they're both thinking.
ちょっぴり寂しいですにゃ。
Aww.
ごめんにゃ。
I noticed Amane-san with her arms crossed, a serious expression on her face. She's muttering something about rounders. I don't know what she's talking about, so she already knows about them.
すずにゃ、何をブツブツ言ってるにゃ。
It is interesting too. So people have been vanishing. Are the rounders just literally kidnapping people? Maybe to boost their numbers?
すずにゃ。え？ラウンダーって何なのにゃ？
Oh, fetch.
私、そんなこと言ってた？
She seems more on guard than usual. Maybe I shouldn't have asked her.
気のせいならいいにゃ。アニメだよ、アニメ。確かそんな悪役が出てきたなって。
She's not wrong, but it's the anime based on this. I technically think she's wrong.
アニメ？ほら、秋葉原に実際にいたっていう人をモデルにしたやつで。
Her words send a shock through my brain. The name spills out of my mouth. Chat Noir. It's an anime about a masked crime fighter who wears a school uniform and fights evildoers like Jacker or Mindcrack. Lightspeed Chat Noir. This has been mentioned before, but let's get a little more information. So Mindcrack, the supervillain that gets into Chat Noir's way, a phantom that wears a scarecrow-like mask that uses various hypnosis techniques and mental attacks and then mentally attack Chat Noir. The heroine is often left in a dangerous mental state as a result of these nightmares herself. So that's effectively Scarecrow. Mindcrack, Scarecrow. Interesting. Jackers, if this is going to be a Joker spinoff, then we know exactly who what this is all based on. A supervillain and Chat Noir's self-proclaimed rival, they are a phantom that hides their face with a white parrot mask. Parrot mask. Jacker fancies themselves as something of a criminal artist, putting together sadistic and twisted crimes. Chat Noir has allies killed by Jacker and has nearly fallen to their terrible traps multiple times. Yeah, that's totally Joker. And crime fighter versus American comic book heroes. Unlike Japanese heroes, American ones typically fight actual criminals. Said criminals are often referred to as villains, while those using superpowers or machines are referred to as supervillains. Okay, so is it really that uncommon? Maybe not so much anymore, just because of the plethora of experience. But like, is that a much more of a minority in Japanese, like fantasy and crime fighting cultures and such, like the various like anime mangas and such, for there to be people who fight actual criminals? Interesting. Wonder what that says about everything. Like if there's any significance to that, or if it's just kind of a cultural happenstance.
それそれ、そのアニメに出てきたギャング団。でもあれ、クラウン団だったっけ？間違えちゃった。それにゃ、すずにゃ。何が？ヒーローに決まってるにゃ。
Oh crap, is Faris gonna try and become a freaking hero now? One single thought begins to take shape in my mind, quickly morphing into a full-blown plan. Well, I bet you her hero will be a lot more interesting than Alpaca Man. The Alpaca Man was good for a laugh every day. It's what I've always longed for. A powerful existence capable of solving any problem. This city desperately needs a hero, someone who can protect it from any cultural damage of urban legends. Plus, it might be good marketing for cosplay day. I write down my words meticulously as I sort through my thoughts.
秋葉原で暗躍する波虫人間、墜落した UFO、人間蒸発。このままじゃ秋葉原はバラード・オブ・ネクローシスに出てくるシンとゴールディアの二の舞にゃ。そうなってからじゃ遅いのにゃ。
Okay.
マユシーには言葉の意味がよくわからないのですにゃ。
No one does. It's okay.
都市伝説の真相を突き止めて嘘だと証明するのにゃ。君が一人で？調査するのはフェイリスじゃないにゃ。フェイリスは秋葉原の守護戦士シャノワールになるにゃ。そして都市伝説からこの秋葉原を守るにゃ。
Okay, I definitely picked the right course of action. This is going to be the best thing ever. I can already tell you that whatever the costume is going to be for this, it's going to be amazing.
なるほどね。それ、私も一緒に行っちゃダメかな。フェイリスだけじゃ心配だし、ちょっと気になるんだよね。その都市伝説がさ。それじゃあ今からフェイリスとスズニャンは秋葉原を守る正義のコンビニャン。
I am a huge fan of this. Like, all hundreds and thousands of yeses, take my money, whatever you want, it's yours.
ヒーローの相棒か。悪くないアイデアだね。こりゃ面白くなりそうだ。よろしく頼むよ、ボス。
Oh yeah. Afterwards, we make arrangements to meet up at the lab later and return to our respective part-time jobs. Our hearts are filled with excitement over the thought of becoming heroes, almost as if we'd found a brand new hobby. Mayuri-chan, who we'd asked to make our costumes, excitedly thinks over some designs. The end of the workday can't come soon enough. But there's something else I'm even more excited for at the lab. Okabe-san and daughter-san are both there. As someone who doesn't have many friends, having people I can get excited and silly with is very important to me. Just thinking about what craziness we might get up to today is enough to put me in a good mood. Aww, that's adorable. Sure, I know lots of union members, but the reality is that my relationship with them is anything but friendly or relaxed. If anything, I'm cautious around them because of how antagonistic they can be. Yeah, not many friends to be made for a young, growing girl than a bunch of stuffy shark businessmen. In that sense, Okabe-san and the others are among the few friends who I can let my guard down around, but... Aw, that sucks. What's this? Kuroki? What's that? Kuroki, today's dinner. I've sent fresh Oh, great, Kuroki. How could I forget? He's the butler. I've sent for fresh sea urchin today. Seems you'll be returning home late. When should I have it prepared? Sorry for replying so late today. I'll be home a little after 9, probably. Aww. Anything interesting in here besides that? Nope, we're good. So, too bad Okabe's not around. Daughter-san indifferently informs Mayuri-chan and myself on the current situation as we enter the lab. It's a bit deflated, considering I was so hyped to come here. In order to avoid letting my true feelings hang out, I exaggerate my behavior and pitch my voice to an octave higher than usual. Oh. If you could learn just like... I hate saying this because it makes it sound so weird, but like I've actually known people who have been very similar. Maybe not like so Chunobio when they want to act out and such, but I have been able to be... I've been good at catching people like who I'm friends with, who I spend time with, and catching when they change their behavior like that. And so I feel like if I were friends with Faris, I might have noticed like the change. But at the same time, she is so reserved, and like there's also kind of... It's interesting that she talks about she wants it, like she feels like she can be honest with these people, and yet she specifically is setting up barriers of not letting her actual feelings be expressed, which honestly tells me that she feels most like herself with them, but she doesn't trust them, or at least she doesn't trust her true self around them. And like that's why, so it's hard for her to let that go. But I think that's because she has such monumental feelings and so much that rides on her. I mean, she has to keep her poise, and she can't be showing weakness because of her position in like Akihabara's like business structure, because of the amount of people who are constantly trying to manipulate her. So the facade she wears protects her, but it also continues to isolate her. And that's probably what causes a lot of problems, especially remember when she lets down her guard on Okabe in the original game. It was so heart-wrenching to really see the true Faris and see what she really is on the inside when she stripped away that persona and was really, really honest with herself. And it broke me. Her story was the hardest one for me because I think it just talks to me in such a powerful way. Because if I'm honest, I kind of do this. I'm not as bad as I used to be. I used to have the front to protect myself, but I do still genuinely find it very, very hard to be truly open with anybody, even people you would assume I would be 100% open with. Like, I still feel like there are parts of me that I kind of keep locked away. I don't know if it's out of shame, out of fear of being hurt or something, but like, I still struggle with this. I still do. And it's really interesting for somebody who's willing to post like pictures of myself constantly on the internet. But that, I think a lot of YouTubers could say the same thing. I just might be a little bit more open about my core on the online. Like, a lot of YouTubers talk about and like you have a persona, but you're really not getting one here. I might be a bit more focused, you know, just visual novels right now, but it's still me. And yet, like, at the same time, there's really not anybody I wholeheartedly can just be my true self with. And I think Faris doesn't even realize how standoffish she actually puts herself. Because with these people whom she considers her true friends and whom she can be herself with, she isn't even herself.
せっかく意見を聞こうと思ったのにタイミング悪いにゃ。
フェイリスタンには僕がいるよ。コミマ用の衣装っしょ。ヒーローのことなら何でも聞いておくれよ。
Could be useful.
違うよダルくん。コミマ用のじゃなくて。
Don't say. Just immediately as I'm about to finish speaking, the door busts open. Amane-san comes rolling into the lab. Kuroki? I understand. It's been rather dangerous outside lately, so I'd be happy to come pick you up should the need arise. Cool. That's good to know.
遅くなってごめんね。
How are you late?
おお、天音氏も来たん？これはいよいよ魅惑のハーレムルートが開放か？
See, dude, if people actually talk like this, it's a route in Galga that typically ends with all the heroines falling in love with the protagonist. It's common for there to be another route split after conquering all the heroines. Yeah, usually, like, you might get the affection of all of them, but usually you still have to pick one of them.
相変わらずだね。橋田至る。
No, he doesn't.
アルバイトお疲れ様。
さっき下のお店を覗いたけど、すずにゃんいなかったにゃ。あちゃー、ごめんね。きっと店の奥にいたと思うんだけど、店長のブラウン管講座が長くてさ。
Yeah.
店長にゃ？それならしょうがないにゃ。あれは洗脳レベルにゃ。知ってるの？あの話はバイトだけにするもんだと思ってた。
天音氏だけじゃないよ。うっかりブラウン管について聞くと機嫌の悪い時なんていつまでも喋り続けるんだ。
Oh yeah.
そういえばちょっとイラついてたな。
あんまり騒いだら後で怒られるかも。オカリンも家賃が3倍にされるとか言ってたし。
Oof.
でも今日は会議だけだから関係ないにゃ。気にせず始めるのにゃ。
Yep.
それでフェイリスタンがイメージしてるコスってどんな感じなん？
Daru-san turns into a computer chair to face us, hands still placed on the keyboard so that he can immediately start typing. So he's doing like this and I'm right. I cross my arms and start to visualize all the different kinds of heroes I thought of on the way over. Needless to say, there's only one correct answer.
シャノワールにゃ。
She's been my favorite character ever since the anime started airing. She gets to run through the city at night, beating up criminals every which way. I can only imagine it must feel amazing. I tend to feel particularly strong about this whenever I have a crushing weight of the Union-owned May Queen Nyan Nyan Squared responsibility weighing on me. After hearing my answers, Daru-san cuts straight to the chase.
ああ、今やってるやつね。じゃあそれでいいんじゃね？
Since I'm already set on what I want to do, he's probably wondering what the point of this little meeting is. He begins to run his fingers across the keyboard with incredible speed, and in moments the character pops up on the screen. Aww, that's
ダル
cute.
にゃん冷たいにゃん。
そういうことじゃないんだお。コスのデザイン決めって言うから、てっきりオリジナルかと。
ただのコスプレじゃダメにゃん。
It's something necessary in order for me to be me. It can't be an imitation, it has to be the original. I'm not pretending to be Chat Noir, I'm going to become Chat Noir. Stress, heavily stress. Read Stormlight Archive. Starts with the Wave Kings and read Words of Radiance and then Oathbringer. Like, read those books. Oh my gosh, this is so hitting so many similar parallels to that. You really should do it. And the books are so stinking good. And anyhow, the first gen Chat Noir isn't very cat-like at all. She's definitely cute, but her design goes against the whole image of the character, which means black cat in French. If this is going to be my new mask, I've got to be picky about getting it right.
イメージカラーは黒で、もっとかっこいい感じがいいにゃん。
オリジナルでかっこいい感じか。
そういえばシャノワールってもともとは秋葉原の古い都市伝説だったんだよね。
Really?
らしいね。1970年代後半から80年代にかけての実話だって聞いたお。
That's fascinating.
秋葉が電気街として有名になり始めた頃、用心棒として外国人露天商と商店主のいざこざを収めてたんだと。
へえ。
かなり強かったみたいでさ、海兵隊上がりの外国人をガンガン投げ飛ばしたって、この辺りじゃ知る人ぞ知る噂とかで、僕とオカリンもブラウン氏から聞いたんだ。
Interesting, interesting. That could have been Suzuha if she traveled back that far for some reason. That reminds me. An old memory of mine surfaces. It's of a masked figure in a black bodysuit grabbing a stall keeper by the collar and saying something. That was...
フェイリスも小さい頃に本物を見たことがあるにゃ。
Oh, what? Really?
マジ？
Wait. Maybe, but that would be like... That would have to be in like the late 80s, right?
ねえねえ、どんな感じだった？アニメとは違ってマスクで顔を隠して全身タイツを着てたような気がしたにゃ。
マスク姿の全身タイツ美女があられもない格好で大立ち回り。姉さん事件です。
Okay, we have a problem. It's interesting though. Like, kind of sounds like the motorcycle suit. I'm trying to draw too many parallels. I'm trying to see the code. Oh, Daru.
ああ、ダルくん、またエッチな想像してる。
それは違うおまゆし。妄想は紳士のたしなみじゃないか。
Right, sure.
とりあえずどんな感じかちょっとこの紙に書いてよ。了解にゃ。
Okay. I salute with confidence and start to run a pen across the paper. Her full body tights and the name I suggest are exactly like something you'd see on TV, shiny and all black. Her hood extends from the upper body of her suit and onto her head. I think her eyes were like goggles.
こんな感じかにゃ。
That has a lot of promise.
ああ、なるほどね。フェイリスタンが見たのって、もしかしてアメコミを元にしたコスじゃね？
アメコミ？
Oh, like
どういうことにゃ？
like Cat Woman or like, well, actually, isn't the Marvel version like Black Cat, literally Black Cat?
あっちのスーパーヒーローって筋肉を見せるために体のラインが出るコスを着るんだ。全身タイツなんかもろにそんな感じだと思われ。
Makes sense.
筋肉をなんでにゃ？
You show how strong they are.
そりゃあっちは必殺技とか使わないし、解決方法といえば殴り合いなわけで、筋肉のある方が強く見えるっしょ。
I don't know. A lot of superheroes I grew up with always had special powers.
なるほど。それでボディースーツにゃ。
日本のヒーローは歌舞伎をベースにしているところがあって、自己紹介をビシッと決めたり必殺技で派手にしたがるけど、あっちはそうは考えないのだぜ。
You know, that does actually make a lot of sense, though. Remember earlier I was asking if there was a cultural reason for it? This is probably it right here.
でもアニメのシャノワールってセーラー服を元にしたヒラヒラ系のデザインだよね。ヒーローっていうより魔法少女ってイメージだったけどな。
Yeah, I think that's kind of what the point is, though. She's even got like the wand that looks very similar to some magical girl wands I've seen before. Like, remember, if you hadn't told me what this image was, I would almost say it reminds me of the Prisma Ilia, the Fate spin-off series about like Ilia von Einsborn becoming a magical girl through a mystic code. Like that, she very much looks like that character right here.
文化の違いってやつっしょ。そこは受けるように設定を変えたってことで。
Okay.
それにアニメ版は結構アメコミを意識した作りになってるんだお。本物のシャノワールになるなら原点回帰って線は悪くないんじゃないか？
Yeah.
私は可愛い路線より筋肉を見せる方が好みだね。ドカーンバシーンって単純明快じゃん。
That was really cute. Amane-san lowers her hips and throws out a fist.
マユシーなら体の線が出る方はセクシーすぎてちょっと考えちゃうのです。
I don't hate magical girl designs or anything, but so many frills wouldn't differentiate it enough from May Queen Nyan Nyan uniforms.
思い切ってセクシー路線もありかにゃ。
I am a fan! I am a fan! Oh, this series is gonna be an interesting one. Dario-san's nostrils start to flare up.
きたー！セクシーフェイリスタン爆誕とかいい！そんじゃボディスーツで行くとして細かいデザインはどうするん？
I don't like how Dario and I are linked up on this so much, but yes! Dario-san's fingers continue to run across the keyboard. He pulls up character illustration after character illustration on the screen. Man, it'd be so cool to design a costume like this.
顔全体を覆うスパイダーガールに口元だけ出すバッドガール。キャッドウーマンは元祖シャノワールと似ててゴーグル派っぽい。
Okay, so these are obviously split offs from real ones, like Cad Woman, one of America's comic book heroes, Badman's enemies. She first appeared in the 1930s as a villain, but has since been used as both an ally and romantic interest for the hero. She even appeared on the film multiple times, getting her own standalone movie in 2004. Her costume in said motion picture was quite revealing and almost bondage suit like. Yep, that was the Cat Woman. And Bad Girl, one of American comic book hero Badman's sidekicks. So instead of Bad Girl would be like Robin for Batman. Then there have been multiple bad girls up till now. The original bad girl was the daughter of the police commissioner who worked day in and out to fight crime. In a tragic comic book moment, she was crippled from the waist down by Batman's arch enemy. Since then, she appears in a wheelchair, operating under a different code name to support Batman. And then Spider-Girl, an American comic book hero who can climb walls and swing from building to building. She's the daughter of a super popular spider guy, and who does a super popular spider guy. Oh, so this is Spider-Man's daughter. And does her crime fighting in a parallel world. The costume she wears covers up her entire face, much like Spider-Guy's costume. Okay, that kind of sounds like... That might be a specific reference to like a branch off of the Spider-Man universe I'm not familiar with. So the only thing I can relate to here would be Spider-Gwen. But that wasn't a daughter. That was like a different person who was... You know, Gwen Stacy, who was a main character in the Spider-Man trilogy. But I'm going to picture Spider-Gwen. That sounds like a good inspiration.
これはないかな。回転ドアに挟まったら大変だと思われ。
No capes!
おお、 このパワフルガールってすごくね。胸元がガバって開いてて、おっぱいの谷間が丸見えじゃないか。
Oh gosh, Daru. American comic book character, the cousin of Superman, so Spider Woman, not Spider Woman, Supergirl. She fights crime in a pure white costume. Her plentiful bosom is visible in her low-cut outfit, making her popular for her sexiness. Most folks in Japan have no idea who she is. Yeah, it'd be really interesting to see all the characters Daughter-san pulls up are wearing tightly fitted bodysuits. The more I look at them, the more I start to see Chat Noir in them. The same hero I saw in the past. Oh boy.
しかし、なんでここまで性的なんかね、あっちのヒロインって。これはこれで癖になりそうだよ。
Yeah, I'm sure.
ところで機能性はどうなの？
Amane-san's glare is razor sharp. I've never seen her look so intense. She seems unusually accustomed to asking questions like this.
ちょい待ち。
Daru-san's fingers once again glide across his keyboard. Within seconds, he's found his target.
これによると、防弾効果とか激しい取っ組み合いでも破けない素材とか、身を守るものとしての意味合いが大きいみたいだよ。
確かに市販の服じゃすぐボロボロになりそうだね。
身元を隠して親しい人を守るって意味じゃ、指紋対策で手袋をしたりマスクしたり。
Yeah. Amane-san points to a specific character.
この人がつけてるコウモリのマークは？
犯罪者に自分という存在を知らしめるためって書いてある。つまりハッタリだ。
It's true, and it works.
エリスちゃんやすずさんにはあんまり関係なさそうだね。
I don't know, maybe.
見栄えがするならつければいいよ。なくてもいいにゃ。マークで説明するよりパッと見て黒猫ってわかるシルエットがいいにゃ。なるほどね。そうするとボディースーツとマスクだけで十分だね。
でもそれだけだとなんか地味だよね。
シンプルイズベストって言うじゃん。
Simple is best, yes.
せっかくシャノワールになるなら黒猫っぽいかっこいいデザインがいいにゃ。
Naturally, you would.
マユシーもそういうデザインがいいのです。
Yeah.
マユシいいアイデアがあるにゃ。
こうシュッとしてギュッみたいな。
Uh-huh.
まゆし、それはレベル高すぎだって。
マユシーにしかわからないデザインなら全部任せるしかないにゃ。
Aww.
シュッとしてギュッだからね。
じゃあ明日までに用意しておくね。
Nairi is her own special, like, little vessel of cuteness, and I would trust her with my life and my outfit, absolutely. She's never gone wrong, it seems.
早っ。
大丈夫にゃ。
だってエリスちゃんもすぐに来たいでしょ。マユシ頑張っちゃいます。
She's gonna hustle.
さすがマユシーにゃ。
Aw, I want these people as my friends. I want these people as my real friends.
職人だね。
僕も頑張ったんだけど。
Daru-san looks over at us, his eyes uncharacteristically sad. Daru, you were effectively a Google handler. I mean, thank you, but was that really that hard? So just like it always do at Meikui Nyan Nyan, I naturally take Daru's hand and gaze deep into his eyes.
もちろんダルニャンにも感謝してるにゃ。おかげで助かったにゃ。ありがとうダルニャン。
That's like witchcraft, she's just playing with him. Just as Daru-san regains his smile, he pulls a USB stick out of his PC and passes it to Meiri-chan with a BAM!
まゆし、これ参考に使ってくれ。みんなが話してる間にコピっておいた参考画像のデータだお。
Good.
ありがとうダルくん。でも
Clicked,
で
dang
き
it.
れば印刷しといてもらえると嬉しいな。
オッケー、任せといて。
Awesome.
さすがダルニャン。かっこいいにゃ。
Aww.
はっはっは。 どうってことないさ、フェイリスタン。いやー、できる男はつらいよね。
What was with that lilt in his voice?
よし、それじゃあ話がまとまったところで今日は解散だね。
Awesome! After waiting for the images to print, we all leave the lab. Upon getting home, I'm surprised to find that Kuroki isn't there to welcome me back like he always is. I catch the sounds of someone talking and quietly listen in.
ええ、承知しました。それではお嬢様にはそのように。
Uh-oh. Sounds like there's a storm on the horizon. He's on the phone. Maybe it's one of the union members?
誰から？
I ask my question from behind him just as he hangs up the phone. His body jolts for a moment, like he wasn't expecting me to be there.
ああ、お帰りになられていましたか。これは気づきませんで。
電話は誰から？
天王寺様です。明日の会合はキャンセルにしたいと。
Tennoji? Why is Tennoji meeting here? Or is he meeting with the union members?
それだけ？
はい。
Huh.
そう。わかりました。
You're helping with mom, huh? Something's wrong. This isn't the usual Kuroki. He almost seems standoffish. It's like he's trying to keep his distance from me. But even as I, the master of reading others' emotions, can't tell the truth from his eyes. Kuroki's learned how to control his emotions so as to not worry his master. All I can tell is that he's in great discomfort. I get the feeling he's hiding something from me, but I have no proof. Just a vague sense of unease. Maybe I'm just overthinking things. I decide to have my supper all alone as usual. Oh, Faris, why? Why is your story so sad? Honestly, this is probably the loneliest moment of my day. Fetch. Especially after having so much fun with everyone at the lab. The only sounds are those coming from the dishes that the dinner's prepared. I unconsciously let out a sigh, and just then... Okay. Suzu. Oh, it's an email. It's from Amane-san? Aww. Today was fun. Let's keep up the work tomorrow, boss. She just made her day. I close my cell phone and hold it firmly to my chest. I don't really know why, but by doing so, I thought that maybe I could feel Amane-san's warmth. I've never gotten the impression that it would happen, but wouldn't it be interesting if they actually ended up having a thing? That'd be really interesting. Ooh. Can't say I would be against it. They are two of my favorite characters. Alright, we can go a little longer. Considering it's a Sunday, there are huge crowds out in Akihabara. The Lizardmen could potentially appear anywhere on a day like this. According to the rumors, he prefers crowded areas. Witness accounts of the Akihabara mystery map seem to focus on a handful of famous locations. UPX, Daibiru, Radi-kan, Akihabara Station, Yanabayashi Shrine, and where Yurushibara San lives. In other words, he really likes to stand out. Could this be another, like, what if the Lizardman is like freaking Okabe? So, Daibiru, a skyscraper with offices and commerce centers that opens alongside UPX in 2003, connected to UPX by overpass. Okay. Stuff like this is all pretty obvious, but even then I can't help but feel myself get excited at the prospect of solving a mystery. It's like the thrill and suspense of a manga or a novel, except it's unfolding right before my very eyes. That's dangerous. My heart rate goes up a little thinking about how to tackle all this and seek out the truth.
まだ？
ダメだよ、ダル君。お着替えを覗くのはルール違反です。カーテンから向こうは立ち入り禁止。
Aww, so we're about to see the outfit. Gosh darn it. This would be a perfect thumbnail, but I almost don't want to spoil it. Maybe I'll just reuse it for later. I don't know. As soon as Amane-san and I happily arrive at the lab in the morning, Mairi-chan hands us both costumes. We immediately start to get changed. Dang, that was fast. Meanwhile, on the other side of the curtain is Daru-san, undoubtedly waiting for us with bloodshot eyes and a gushing nose. kind of embarrassing, but I don't hate being the center of attention. It kind of reminds me of the first time I wore a maid uniform on May Queen Yan Yan's opening day. I can't help but smile to myself. I have no idea how she feels about me, but Imane-san turns and smiles back at me as she fixes the wrinkles in her spats. Okay, yeah, maybe they're really gonna have a thing for each other here. But what if that's an actual thing in the future? You know, it could be. I doubt it, though. I mean, they spend most of their life desynced with each other's age, so that probably wouldn't actually work out. But maybe. Then again, it could also just be, like, a genuine, like, friendship, which Faris has really not had until she, like, can open up with somebody. Like, Okabe was probably the first true friend she ever had, and she was actually genuinely interested in more with Okabe. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm curious. I'm really curious. The potential's pretty interesting. That smile of hers is proof that she's just as excited about the superhero action about to go down as I am. I can tell even without reading her mind.
Oi, そろそろいいんじゃね?
Also, to be fair, I have an interesting track record of falling for characters who turn out to be interested in the other side of the road. And not just characters, real life. It happened multiple times. I don't know what it is. It's just a thing. And like, it's one of those things. It's like, it's disappointing because it's like, oh, I thought we could have something special, but it's not like something I ever got mad about. Just kind of like, aw. Daughter-san's still bursting at the seams. Fortunately, Miri-chan keeps him in check.
せかしちゃダメだよ、ダルくん。女の子のお着替えはとってもデリケートなのです。
Aww. Especially with these ones.
マヨシが作ったコスをフェイリスさんがどう着こなすのか待ちきれなくてさ。
Yeah, I think we're all excited for this. I aim to please, daughter-san.
私も一応着替えてるんだけどな。
True.
スパッツには期待してる。
Oh boy.
天音氏の本体はスパッツ。異論は認めない。
Uh-huh.
褒め言葉としてありがたく頂戴するよ。
Yeah, it's true.
それよりマユシすごくね。一晩でコス作ったっしょ。しかも2着分。
Yeah, I don't know how she did that.
そうかな。
She didn't sleep.
でもね、ありものの衣装を組み合わせただけだから、実はそんなに時間はかかってないんだよ。
Oh, okay, I guess that makes sense. She's being modest, but her skills are actually pretty remarkable. One look at the outfit in question reveals lots of areas that have been customized for maximum comfort. Wearing it now, I can totally tell that this isn't just some cookie-cutter outfit. I want to make Yuri as a friend. Tennoji. Next meeting. You probably heard about the union meeting from Kuroki. Sorry for contacting you so late. I'm guessing there was some kind of communication mishap and someone accidentally sent you the wrong schedule. Today's meeting is cancelled. I'll let you know when we decide on a new date and time. That's Tennoji, like, downstairs, right? These kind of mistakes cause problems for everyone, so please let the people know in charge. Let the people in charge know to take this more seriously next time. I'm sure you probably have more work to deal with during this mistake, but thank you in advance. Due to this mistake. She's very... maybe Tennoji is also, like, is actually one of the board members, rather than being the Tennoji downstairs. Alright, not cookie cutter outfit. The level of quality here is incredible. Amazingly, when Miri-chan handed the outfit to me earlier, she told me that she wants to make something even more awesome for next time. I guess she's somehow unsatisfied with her work. And just like that, Imane-san had finished changing while I adjusted the few parts of the costume. Oh boy. Alright, Heart, get ready. Buckle up, let's see if we can handle this.
それじゃあカーテン開けるね。
Oh my gosh, the suspense. Oh, snap. Dang. Oh, that's dangerous. That's, wow. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's dangerous right there. Holy crap. That's like Daru's gonna die. I might die. Whoa. He's right in the area. Holy crap. Holy crap.
かっけーなんたるセクシーなんたるフェイリスタン
Oh boy. My cheeks redden at the sight of Mayuri-chan and Daru-san's bright-eyed gazes. Oh my gosh. Whew. I'm half flattered and half embarrassed. I look down a little bit, blushing.
でもちょっと胸のあたりが苦しいにゃ。
Yeah, I'm sure.
合わせたつもりだったんだけどな。あ、もしかしてまた大きくなったのかな。
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
大きくなったのこれは大試験だお富士山がチョモランまでエベレストだろ上皇
Holy crap, man. Calm down, dude.
ダルニャン興奮しすぎにゃん。フェイリスはまだまだ北アルプスにゃ。
Oh snap. Not a sassy comeback.
北アルプスごくり
それにしても似合ってるよね。セクシーなのもいけるじゃん、ボス。
Oh man.
当然にゃん。フェイリスは地上に舞い降りた最後の女神にゃん。
I'm not disputing that. Oh my gosh.
フェリスちゃんにはちょっと地味かもって心配してたけど、とっても似合ってて安心しました。
No. This is freaking perfect. You better not change a thing.
でもその素材ってこの季節だとちょっと蒸れそうだね。
Yeah.
暑かったらジッパーを下げていいんだおフェイリスタン
No, don't do that, please. Oh.
さあ我慢せず己が欲望を解き放つんだお
それはできないのにゃ、ダルニャン。もしもジッパーを下ろしたらこの胸に封印されたパンドラが解き放たれ、世界が闇に支配されてしまうにゃ。
Sure. Yeah, let's go with that. Sure.
つまりどういうことだってばよ
絶対にノー。
Absolutely not. Dang. Oh my. This is gonna. I'm happy. I'm genuinely. I'm gonna get in trouble for this.
すずさんは着てみてどう？
全く問題なし。いやー、こういう服着てるとちょっと懐かしくなるよね。あとはゴルと M4 カービンでもあれば文句なしかな。
Using a gun, huh? The American assault carbine, produced in 1997, has been formally introduced in the American military and even appears in a film from 2010. Said film is a remake of the movie from the 80s about 4 former Rangers trying to clear their names. It was a huge hit. Do not know what that is. I probably should be know what that reference is, but I'm not sure.
着こなし具合が半端ないにゃ。すずにゃんはコスプレの経験でもあるのかにゃ。昔の仕事着がこんな感じだったから。とは言っても特別な作業でしか着なかったんだけどね。
Right.
気に入ってもらえて嬉しいよ。それじゃ帰ってきたらフェリスちゃんの方は手直しするね。
I'm genuinely getting embarrassed because I remember every time I look over here, there's someone else who's watching me. Oh. Well, I'm so. This is weird. Katawa Sojo was much more explicit than this, and I wasn't nearly this flustered. Fetch, man. Fetch. Go. Oh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love it so much. That's true. Oh my gosh, the only disappointing thing about all this is that Okabe-san isn't here today. My words of disappointment inadvertently slip out.
今日にも見せたかったね。
Aww. Okay, I think she still has a crush on Okabe, but I don't know, it could be something to this Suzuha thing.
岡部倫太郎は今日もバイト？
Where does it even work?
マキセ氏と一緒に今朝早く出て行ったお。今日は桐生氏も一緒だったかな。
They may recruit. Maybe they were like forcibly recruited to the Rounders already.
ちょっと抗議してやるにゃ。
Tiona. Aw. What are you gonna say? Work today? Jeez, I was going out of my way to try and show you my sexy side too. You're so inconsiderate, Kyomen-yan. How would you feel if you got a letter from that? Be like, wait, what?
せっかく闇のアテナより賜ったこの漆黒の鎧を京馬に自慢しようと思ったのに。
Yeah, Kiona. Whoops, I totally forgot that Okabe-san's the only one who's willing to do this with me. Everyone seems surprisingly okay with my nonsense up till now, so I guess I got a little carried away.
それよりこれ秋葉原回帰マップを印刷しておいたお。調査するなら必要になるっしょ。
Oh boy. It's a printed map with witness sightings marked on it. You two are going to draw so much attention. Good work, Daughter-san. That's one way to clear the awkwardness in the room. Daughter-san can seem insensitive at times, but he's actually very considerate. Girls are pretty weak against this sort of thing.
ありがとう、ダルニャン。
もっと言ってくれていいんだお。フェイリスタン。
そうだ、ベルトにポケットをつけておいたから、そこに小物とかお財布を入れるといいよ。
That's handy. Where on earth is there space for it, though? Alright, Kyoba? Yes? Sorry for being away. Sorry for being away from the lab when you visited. I'll follow up with you when I get time. Kyoba, why are you acting so cold, Nyan? What happened to the promise we made on that night? Are you leaving Faris behind and returning to Asgard? Or... when do you think you'll be done with work, Nyan? You want to see my new cosplay? The top one seems more like what the Faris would actually say. The bottom one is what I want her to say. Screw it, I like that one. It probably has no bearing on the story whatsoever. Dang it, I want to say it. Prompted by Miri-chan's words, I checked the belt. She's right. I slipped my wallet and the map Daughter-san gave me inside the pocket and hooked a bundle of flyers onto the belt. I'm ready to go.
それじゃあ、いよいよシャノワールの出動にゃ。
Awesome.
ねえねえ、すずさんには新しい名前はないの？
I was just thinking the same thing, actually.
私は別にいらないけど。
Aw, come on.
言われてみればそうかもにゃ。せっかくヒーローになりきるなら、やっぱり欲しい気はするにゃ。それなら、アルファとかブラボーとか。
Very, very classic Suzuha names.
フォネティックコードね。無線とか、あとよく洋画で軍隊が使ってるやつ。
A がアルファ、B がブラボーで Z まであるんだよ。
Yeah.
すずにゃんの S はシエアラだね。 SIERRA。 スペイン語で山って意味だよ。シエラとも発音するかな。
Hey, that's a good one.
いいんじゃないかな、シエ
悪くないにゃ。ボスが気に入ったのならそれでいいよ。
So, Chat Noir and Sierra. Nice.
それじゃあ改めて用意はいいにゃ、シエ
I like it.
ラ。オキドキボス。
Oh, I love it so much.
今日は目いっぱい楽しむにゃ。
Yes, yes we are.
そうだね。
Oh wait, what? The two of us burst through the lab doors and head out. Oh my gosh. Well, that's a good place to stop. Oh, I can't wait to see how their first day of duty goes. But man, they're gonna get a lot of people taking pictures of them. I'm guessing they're probably gonna want to go out at night. Might be a bit better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This has been the best day of all days. Whew. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to put that in the thumbnail, man. And then, like, I can already see the title now. I might be different, but I'm actually it's just gonna be Chat, Noir, and Sierra. Like, oh, my heart. I'm so happy. It's so freaking good. So good. I can't wait. So what do you guys think? Obvious what I thought with my, I'm sure, abundantly cherry red face. Oh my goodness. That was the most amazing thing. I love it. I'm so happy right now. Oh man, I'm sad I have to end right now, but it's the good time, and like we can save the gloriousness for next week. But my goodness, holy crap, it was so good. My cheeks hurt when I'm smiling so much. What a refreshing thing, and dangerous. Oh man. Oh yeah, but thank you. I was saying before how I think I could pull off an Okabe cosplay. Hopefully we're having conventions in the fall. If so, I plan to go, and I do want to try my hand at a serious Okabe cosplay. And I thought it'd be really fun if I ended up meeting a Faris cosplay. But man, better be the right kind. If it's that kind, again, I don't know if I'd be able to handle that. Be a little too much. Oh, that's so crazy. Alright, anyway, moving forward. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Thank you so much for joining me on the channel. As always, it's a pleasure having you here. It's a pleasure. I can't wait to hear what you thought about this one. My goodness. This will be one to share, though, because my reaction... Oh... If there's a clip show of me and, like, the most amazing moments, like, this has got to make that clip show. Maybe this can be the start of that idea of getting the clips put together for, my best reactions. That must have been one of them. Oh, my goodness. Faris, best character. You gotta admit, she's pretty top notch now. I don't care who you are, or who your favorite character normally is. Like, she's gotta be in the running. But anyway, thank you so much for being here, and until this video watching me, I hope to see me in next. I'll see you there.